Imagine being sucked out of your house, only to land completely unharmed, then die from a flying cow 30 seconds later. Yeah, tornado deaths get that weird. Tornadoes are some of the most violent forces of nature, capable of throwing trucks like paper planes and turning toothpicks into deadly missiles. While most deaths are tragically predictable, crushed, impaled, or thrown, some are so bizarre they sound made up. But these aren't urban legends. These are real-life documented cases of the weirdest, wildest, and most jaw-dropping ways people have met their end during tornadoes. So grab something sturdy, because these stories will blow you away. In 2011, during the Joplin, Missouri tornado, one of the deadliest in U.S. history, a man was riding a lawnmower. He reportedly refused to take cover, yelling that he'd mowed through worse. Witnesses said he was still cutting grass when the EF5 tornado bore down. What happened next? His body was later found embedded into the side of a nearby barn. Authorities believe he was lifted into the air, lawnmower and all, and slammed into the wall with such force it left an outline. He literally became part of the architecture. A woman in Oklahoma was sheltering in a mobile home when a tornado ripped through her neighborhood. She tried hiding behind a chest freezer, which for a second looked like a decent plan, until the twister picked up the freezer, with her still clinging to it, and launched it 300 feet. When emergency crews found her, she was crushed, not by debris or falling trees, but by the very freezer she used for protection. The irony: the food inside survived. She didn't. Another case from Texas in the 1990s. A man was asleep in bed when a tornado ripped the roof off his house and sucked him right out, completely naked. First responders found him over a mile away, lodged in a tree, still alive but unconscious, and totally nude. He later died from internal injuries, but the strangest part? His clothes were found intact 2 blocks in the opposite direction. It's like the storm undressed him first before tossing him across town. A funeral was interrupted in Alabama when a tornado touched down nearby. As people scrambled for cover, the storm lifted the coffin right out of the ground, yes, the coffin, and hurled it into a passing car. The driver died instantly. Cause of death? Blunt force trauma from a corpse in a casket. Talk about being killed by the dead. Tornadoes don't just destroy homes. They turn the world into a real-life final destination. If this blew your mind and maybe made you a little paranoid, hit like, subscribe, and comment your favorite weird tornado fact below. I post every week on the strangest stories you won't believe are real, from creepy science to freak accidents. So stick around, because the weird